point forward, we can't have any missteps. We haven't had any, but it's even more important now. You guys know what's in front of us. Everybody's talking about us. This is our year, fellas. This is our year.
Year one, we went 1-10, but then the numbers continued to grow. We got the opportunity to start it from the ground up. So it's like buying a space and then, you know, picking the countertops, picking the kitchen and the bathrooms and all that. And so that's a lot more exciting than I feel like than, you know, going through kind of a renovation process.
I knew that South Mountain had a lot of rich tradition from the athletes that were here. I knew that I had some family members that went here. I knew that they had been down for a while. They were kind of a doormat for a lot of teams. And we just wanted to focus on what can we do to help this community, and football was one of the ways. There's a lot of resilient people in this community. You can tell by the kids that we have on our team.
When we had our first parent meeting, you know, we kind of started kind of tough, but as they saw, you know, us as we kind of loosened up, they kind of saw what our intentions were, and our intentions were to, you know, be everything we could be for their kids. It's just important to them as it is to us, and you know, we think of it as they're letting us mold their most prized possessions, and that's a big deal to me.
How we doing, fellas? Week one of practice. They're still getting acclimated to the heat and, you know, the helmets and, you know, shoulder pads and stuff like that. From here on out, as long as Marcus and I are here, you know, these are the guys that we're going to rock with. And so this is a good opportunity to show the growth from year one until now. So I'm excited, very just motivated, because we got a lot to prove. We're still being slept on a little bit, I feel like. That might not be the reality, but that's my mindset right now, is we're still being slept on. So, you know, I tell the players all the time, when people sleep on you, give them nightmares.
Need some gas, bro.
We good. I know my car.
Yeah. There we go. It is 12:15 in the morning. Having a nice little midnight practice, showing the community that it's safe to come out in South Mountain at this time of night. We're working hard. I'm sure there's other teams right now sleep. But while they sleep, we're working, so we're getting that edge. Trips left!
We were trying to figure out a way to, you know, bring the community together, you know, when it's not so hot. The parents can kind of see what practice is like and kind of what they go through. So we started midnight practice. The kids were, you know, when we first did it, they were like, what? We're gonna practice at midnight?
DJ Khaled!
The community hears the music around 11:30, 12 o'clock, and before you know it, people are just walking to the football field, watching the guys put on the midnight practice, and that excitement in the community, that excitement with the student body is the excitement that we've been looking for quite some time.
There's 80-something guys out here right now on the same mission you're on. I'm not here for the excuses. You know what you signed up for. It's important to those 11 seniors. This is their last ride. You better make it memorable.
CTC on 3, family on 6. 1, 2, 3. CTC! 4, 5, 6. Family!
Baby, please set your alarm. To around 2:30 in the morning.
This is the last day of the first week, Friday. It's kind of the end. The first day I had trouble getting up. The second day I wanted to get up. Yesterday's been cool. Today's been cool too. So it's been a decent, good week of school. First week of school.
To around 2:30 in the morning.
So this is my first high school game, so I'm not really knowing how like they throw flags on like celebrations. So I ran in the end zone, threw the ball up, and did a cartwheel and a backflip. And then they flagged me, and the ref told my coach, I'll give the landing like a 9.
My mom did not want me to play football. She wanted me to play basketball because she felt like football was too rough, I might get hurt. But I think once she started coming to my games and when I was little and started to see how good I was, she accepted it.
Our football team, starting 5, will beat their basketball starting 5.
Yes.
Thank you.
When I first seen them, I was like, twin coaches? You know, it was kind of weird. I never seen that before. They teach us more than football. They teach us life lessons, and I think that separates a good coach from a great coach. Cause it's just a great experience knowing that people have your back other than your parents, your family.
On the football field, you're a football player. When you're on campus, you're a student. Just like when I'm on the football field, I'm a football coach. When I'm on campus, I'm a teacher. So you got to be able to flip it. You got to be able to turn it on and turn it off.
So 4 plus 4 squared will be 16 is 20 minus 4 16 plus 4.
You gotta practice not starting slow, because that's been one of our toughest things to get over in these last couple seasons, is our ability to start fast and jump on people and play from ahead instead of playing from behind.
Was that a left call? You got to get in there.
Our scrimmage was good for all intents and purposes. I mean, it's just a scrimmage. There's really no scouting or anything like that. So you're out there just kind of just running some plays to get some guys moving around. For us, it's just more of an evaluation process. Defensively, I was happy. Offensively, of course, we made some mistakes because offense is more about execution. So, we're going to tighten everything up, during the week and then let the chips fall where they may on Friday. So now it's just that anticipation of seeing how all this hard work is going to come out in the finished product.
I'm just really excited about seeing the guys perform, because I know it's big games for both of us. It's a ranked number 10 game in the state to watch. Tiz, zooming.
We just wanted to come see the quarterback's mama before his big game tonight. That boy was blowing up my phone last night. Yes. He's like, Coach, what do I need to do to be successful? I was like, just be a mirror. Just be a mirror.
We're in a situation, fellas, where every single game matters. If you ain't playing for that, then why are we playing?
Being young, minorities, from an inner city, you're gonna have to prove people wrong the rest of your life. The rest of your life. And as coaches, we talk about raising men. And this is just something that you're just gonna have to do. But at the end of the day, every single day for the rest of your life, you're gonna have to prove somebody wrong. Let's start with tonight.
Win, lose, or draw, this game is not going to define who we are. All right? This is a marathon. This is not a sprint.
Tonight, it was a learning experience more than a loss. We got a lot of young guys, a lot of people who never played varsity before, so it was kind of new.
They were well prepared. They're really well coached. I have nothing but respect for them. They were just really physical. They were more physical than we were, and I tip my hat to them. We have to grow up really fast. We started a really young team tonight. Some really important positions, but that's not an excuse. We got to do a better job as a coaching staff to get our guys prepared.
Extends their lead, 38-16.
Let's move.
Our inexperience showed.
But you guys gotta love them up, okay? Because they're already down on themselves. And I know you guys are frustrated, but as leaders, that's your job.
You know, the fact of the matter is, I firmly believe we got our toughest game, game one. So that was the measuring stick. Now we know where we got to go. We're going to continue to get better. The goal is to come out, you know, with a winning record in the non-region schedule and then win the region. So, you know, this is one game. The goal is to be 1-0 every week. This week we're unable to go 1-0, so we got to go 1-0 next week.
Hey!